Have you ever wished that climbing stairs didn't feel like scaling a mountain? What if one simple breakfast tweak could make those same stairs feel easier by tonight? And here's the surprising part: the change doesn't require a gym, a supplement, or even more time, just the right choice on your morning plate. Hi, I'm Dr. Nana, and what I'm about to share could completely shift the way you think about breakfast and muscle strength after 60. After 60, many folks start to notice that stairs seem taller and legs feel shakier. The quiet culprit behind it all is sarcopenia, the slow, invisible loss of muscle and strength with age. But here's the good news. The meal you choose this morning can move your muscles in one of two directions. It can drain your strength, or it can switch on repair in as little as 24 hours. Think of breakfast as a power switch for your legs, not just a plate of toast and coffee. That single choice also shapes your balance, energy, and even mental focus throughout the day. Before we go further, let's do a quick gut check. Do your legs tire faster than they used to after a short walk around the block? Or do you find yourself avoiding stairs when there's an elevator nearby because it feels safer? If that sounds familiar, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and yes, I read every message, and my team and I reply to each one. This video matters because muscle is not only for motion. Healthy muscle stabilizes blood sugar, protects your joints, stores amino acids for healing, and even communicates with your brain through chemical messengers called myokines. After 60, losing just 1% of muscle each year is possible if we do nothing, but that means we can also gain it back with simple daily habits. In the next few minutes, you'll learn small morning adjustments that countless older adults use to climb stairs with ease and feel more steady. Stay with me, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and join our community here at Senior Health Boost, where we make the years after 60 stronger, clearer, and more confident. Think of your muscles like a house under construction. Protein is the brick, but without workers, those bricks never form a wall. Movement is the worker, it puts the bricks together. Pairing breakfast protein with even light exercise can double your muscle building signal compared to protein alone. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that when older adults combined 30 grams of protein with simple resistance activity, muscle protein synthesis increased by nearly 200% compared to eating protein without moving. Let me tell you about Mr. John, a 71-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. For years, his mornings began with black coffee, a muffin, and the morning paper. Slowly, his legs weakened. Even the porch stairs became a daily challenge. At a routine checkup, his doctor noted he'd lost 8 pounds of muscle. Instead of another pill, he tried something different. He replaced his muffin with 2 scrambled eggs, fresh spinach, and a small whey shake. Right after breakfast, he did 10 chair squats and walked a few laps in his yard. 3 months later, his strength returned and the stairs no longer felt like a mountain. You don't need a gym membership or heavy weights to achieve this. Start your morning with protein-rich foods like eggs, Greek yogurt, or a scoop of whey in a smoothie, and pair it with gentle movement. Stand up from your chair 10 times in a row, walk the hallway, or take the stairs slowly. This simple combination sends your body a powerful signal: build, don't waste. It's a prescription no pharmacy can match, and it's completely free. And here's the hopeful truth: the body responds at any age. Research from the National Institute on Aging found that even adults in their 80s can still build muscle when protein and resistance exercise are combined. I've seen patients once terrified of falling regain confidence simply by changing their breakfast and adding just a few minutes of movement each morning. Tomorrow, instead of sitting after you eat, rise from your chair 10 times with control. Small acts add up like deposits in a savings account, building your strength step by step. But even if you eat well and move each day, there's still a hidden threat: chronic inflammation, the silent fire that weakens muscles from the inside out. That's what we'll uncover next. Because even when you do everything right, inflammation can quietly block your progress, and understanding why is the key to staying strong for life. Yesterday, we uncovered how chronic inflammation, that silent fire inside the body, can quietly weaken your muscles, even when you eat well and move daily. Now, let's talk about how to cool that fire and help your body finally start listening again. When Mrs. Ann, a 73-year-old grandmother from Florida, came to see me, she had already done almost everything right. She ate oatmeal for breakfast, took long walks, and stretched every evening before bed. Yet her legs still felt weak, her hands were stiff in the morning, and her knees ached after simple chores. Her lab results revealed what her body had been trying to say all along. Inflammation was still burning beneath the surface. Instead of adding another pill to her long list of prescriptions, Dr. Nana focused on cooling the fire within. Mrs. Ann began making small, consistent shifts in her meals. She added salmon twice a week, sprinkled chia and flax seeds over her morning yogurt, and kept a small bowl of fresh blueberries beside her coffee mug. The change wasn't dramatic, no fancy supplements, no exotic powders, no strict diets. But after 3 months, she began to feel the difference. Her stiffness faded. Her morning walks felt lighter. She told me with a bright smile, "My body finally listens when I exercise." That's the magic of calming inflammation. When your inner fire cools, your muscles, joints, and energy begin to come back to life. Here's the best part. You don't need rare superfoods or expensive shakes to cool inflammation. Small, steady swaps are all it takes. Start by replacing refined cereal with steel-cut oats topped with berries. The antioxidants help neutralize free radicals that damage muscle tissue. Add leafy greens like spinach or kale to your omelet for a gentle anti-inflammatory boost. Use olive oil instead of butter for cooking. Its monounsaturated fats nourish your heart and joints. And when seasoning your meals, reach for turmeric and ginger, nature's own anti-inflammatory medicines that work quietly but powerfully. The omega-3 fats found in fish and seeds, combined with antioxidants from colorful produce, help muscle fibers recover faster and respond better to protein and movement. You're not just eating for taste anymore, you're feeding your body the tools it needs to repair, rebuild, and stay strong. Let's make this practical. Here's a simple 1-week plan to start cooling inflammation and reigniting muscle growth. 1. Pick 2 anti-inflammatory upgrades for breakfast, like swapping butter for olive oil, or adding berries to your oatmeal, and repeat them every day this week. Repetition builds habit. 2. Move right after eating. Take a 10-minute walk, or do 10 slow chair rises while holding the armrest. You're not chasing intensity here, you're building consistency. 3. Write it down. Jot your plan on a sticky note and place it by the coffee maker so you see it first thing every morning. That visual cue becomes your daily reminder to move with intention. It's these tiny, repeatable actions, not extreme changes, that rebuild strength and restore confidence. Each small choice, when repeated, acts like a deposit into your long-term muscle savings account. But there's one more piece to this puzzle. We've talked about what you eat, but not when. Because timing, it turns out, can be just as powerful as nutrition itself. When you eat, can decide whether your muscles switch into growth mode or stay idle. That's right, your breakfast clock may matter just as much as your breakfast plate. And that's the surprising truth we'll explore right now. After waking up, your body enters a special window of sensitivity. It's almost as if your muscles are standing by, waiting for instructions. If they receive the right signal, a balanced meal with protein, they'll start rebuilding immediately. But if you skip that opportunity or delay eating for several hours, your muscles miss the signal and drift into maintenance mode. Studies from the Journal of Nutrition reveal that eating protein within the first 1-2 hours after rising can boost muscle protein synthesis by more than 30% compared to delaying it until later in the day. Think about that. The same breakfast, eaten earlier, can do significantly more for your body's repair and growth. Morning protein doesn't just feed your muscles, it also improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body regulate blood sugar and prevent midday crashes. Skipping breakfast or relying on only coffee might feel convenient, but it leaves your muscles running on empty fuel. Let's imagine your metabolism as a morning orchestra. When you eat protein soon after waking, you're giving that orchestra its cue. The conductor raises the baton, and every section starts playing in harmony. But if you wait until late afternoon or evening, you've already missed the rhythm. The music never fully begins. A light breakfast of toast or pastries may seem harmless, but here's what happens behind the scenes. Blood sugar spikes quickly, insulin rises, and then comes the inevitable slump: fatigue, foggy focus, and stored fat instead of repaired muscle. High morning insulin encourages fat storage rather than muscle growth. In contrast, a breakfast rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats sends a clear message to your body: build, not break down. When this rhythm is practiced every day, protein early, consistent motion, balanced nutrients, the results compound quietly over time. You may not feel the transformation overnight, but weeks later, you'll notice stairs don't feel so tall, your balance steadies, and your energy lasts longer through the afternoon. So, what's the ideal timing? Within 60 minutes of waking, aim for 25–30 grams of high-quality protein. This could be 2 eggs with Greek yogurt on the side, a smoothie with whey protein, spinach, and berries, or lean chicken with vegetables if you prefer a savory start. Add a small serving of colorful produce, maybe blueberries, a handful of spinach, or diced tomatoes to steady blood sugar and provide antioxidants. Most importantly, avoid the pattern of eating lightly in the morning and loading up at night. Late-night meals, especially those high in refined carbohydrates, confuse your body's circadian rhythm, your natural biological clock, and prevent full muscle repair during sleep. Your body repairs and builds at night, but when you go to bed with a full, heavy stomach, especially after carb-dense dinners, that repair process slows dramatically. Instead of rebuilding, your body shifts into digestion mode, exactly when it should be resting and recovering. Over time, this mismatch between food and clock can sap your energy just as much as skipping exercise altogether. Try this simple reset for 1 week. Set a morning reminder on your phone to eat breakfast early, not late. If you're used to starting your day with coffee only, add a small protein source first, even a boiled egg, a few spoonfuls of Greek yogurt, or a small protein shake. Observe how you feel by mid-morning. Do your steps feel steadier? Is your energy more even? Are you less hungry late at night? These are quiet but powerful signs that your body is responding. Your metabolism is aligning with your muscle clock again. Remember, consistency always beats intensity. You don't need perfection. You need repetition. Every breakfast is another opportunity to rebuild strength, one bite and one movement at a time. By staying consistent, you create a quiet advantage that compounds month after month, year after year, a foundation of vitality that makes life's little moments easier. Walking to the mailbox, gardening, or lifting your grandchild without hesitation. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you usually eat your first real meal early in the morning, or do you tend to delay until much later? Type 1 in the comments if you're an early breakfast person, or 0 if you often skip or wait. And if you haven't joined us yet, subscribe to Senior Health Boost so you never miss these simple, science-backed steps to aging stronger and feeling more confident every day. But even with great timing, there's another key factor that determines how much your muscles can grow: the type of protein you choose. Because here's the truth, not all proteins speak the same language to your body. Some whisper, others shout. In the next section, we'll reveal which proteins send the strongest build now signal to your muscles and how to use them to restore strength at any age. In the last section, we learned that timing your breakfast can switch your muscles into build mode. Now let's uncover what actually flips that switch, the specific nutrient that tells your body it's time to grow stronger. That messenger is leucine, the most powerful amino acid signal in the muscle building process. Think of leucine as the loudspeaker that wakes up your muscle cells. Research published in the Journal of Gerontology shows that older adults need about 2 grams of leucine in a single meal to fully activate muscle growth. For most people, that equals roughly 25–30 grams of high-quality protein at breakfast. Without enough leucine, your body can still digest the food, but the message never gets delivered. It's like turning the key in a car that has no fuel. The engine cranks, but nothing starts. Foods naturally rich in leucine include eggs, whey protein, chicken breast, Greek yogurt, and plant-based options like tempeh or soy. One fascinating study from McMaster University compared 2 groups of older adults. Both ate the same total protein each day, but one group spread it evenly across 3 meals, while the other saved most of it for dinner. The results were striking. The even distribution group boosted daily muscle protein synthesis by 25%. In plain language, your muscles respond better when breakfast carries real protein power, not just dinner. So, when you sit down tomorrow morning, think about what's actually on your plate. 2 eggs alone provide about 12 grams of protein, a good start, but not enough to hit that leucine threshold. Add a scoop of whey protein or a serving of Greek yogurt, and suddenly you reach the zone where growth begins. For plant-based eaters, a block of tempeh or a soy milk smoothie can do the same job. The key idea? Stop treating breakfast as the smallest meal of the day. Make it the one that wakes up your muscles. Here's a simple example. Blend 1 scoop of whey with a handful of blueberries, fresh spinach, and unsweetened almond milk. That single drink delivers protein, leucine, and antioxidants in 1 glass. Or try scrambling 2 eggs, pairing them with a small bowl of Greek yogurt and a few berries. That combination easily reaches the leucine target and gives your body a balanced, energizing start. When this becomes routine, strength gradually shifts back in your favor. Patients often tell Dr. Nana they notice steadier energy, better posture, and improved balance within just a few weeks. Here's a quick challenge to test it for yourself. For the next 7 mornings, track your protein intake. If you're under 25 grams, adjusted yogurt, eggs, or a quick protein shake until you meet the mark. Write that number on a sticky note and keep it where you prepare breakfast. That tiny daily reminder helps you stay consistent, and the body rewards consistency. When you nourish your muscles this way, they become more sensitive to protein and movement. Every walk, stretch, or light workout suddenly feels more effective because your body finally has the raw materials to rebuild. But muscles rely on more than protein and fiber strands. Deep inside every cell are tiny power engines that generate the energy behind your strength, the mitochondria. And if those engines begin to sputter, even strong muscles can feel weak. Think of mitochondria as the spark plugs that turn food into usable energy. They create the molecule ATP, the fuel that powers every contraction, step, and breath. Without enough healthy mitochondria, even well-fed muscles can feel heavy and slow, like a car stuck in second gear. Unfortunately, as we age, both the number and efficiency of mitochondria decline. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that by age 70, mitochondrial capacity can fall to nearly half that of young adults. That drop explains why many older adults feel tired after just a few minutes of activity, even if their muscle size looks unchanged. The good news? Mitochondria can be trained and nourished, just like muscles themselves. Certain foods act like a tune-up for these tiny engines. Polyphenols, natural compounds found in blueberries, pomegranates, and green tea encourage new mitochondrial growth. In one study published in Free Radical Biology and Medicine, older adults who ate polyphenol-rich foods showed better endurance and higher energy markers after several weeks. Other nutrients, like CoQ10 from fatty fish and carnitine from lean red meat, also support energy production inside your cells. When combined with regular movement, these nutrients help your body build new mitochondria, making each step feel lighter and each climb less exhausting. Imagine starting your morning with a smoothie that fuels not only your muscle fibers, but also their inner engines. Blend whey protein, blueberries, spinach, and a splash of cooled green tea. In one glass, you get protein for muscle, leucine for signaling, and polyphenols for mitochondrial energy, a perfect morning symphony. Several of Dr. Nana's patients who adopted this routine noticed they could walk longer without feeling winded and even tackle hills that used to leave them short of breath. Small, consistent fuelings like these retrain your body's energy systems one morning at a time. Practical steps to keep those engines strong. 1. Eat color daily. The deeper the hue blueberries, red peppers, leafy greens, the richer the polyphenols that protect mitochondria. 2. Include omega-3 fats from salmon, sardines, or chia seeds at least twice a week to reduce oxidative stress on your cells. 3. Stay active. Even gentle resistance or brisk walking increases the number of mitochondria inside your muscle fibers. 4. Rest deeply. Quality sleep is when mitochondria repair themselves and multiply. Every time you nourish or move your body, you're giving those engines a chance to hum again. Here's what it comes down to. Protein provides the building blocks, leucine gives the command to grow, and mitochondria supply the power to perform. Together, they form the trio that keeps your body strong, balanced, and independent. But our journey isn't done yet. Even with healthy mitochondria and plenty of protein, your progress can still stall if another hidden factor goes unchecked: cellular energy recovery. That's where certain natural nutrients act as rechargers, restoring stamina and mental clarity as you age. In the next section, we'll explore those deeper energy boosters, the overlooked vitamins and compounds that help your body stay resilient long after 60. In the last section, we explored how your mitochondria, those tiny engines inside every cell, thrive when you fuel them right and keep them active. Now, let's put everything together and look at how these choices connect to one last, powerful system that determines whether your body stores fat or builds strength: insulin balance. When your blood sugar rises, your pancreas releases insulin, a hormone that helps move sugar from the bloodstream into your cells for energy. In moderation, insulin is your ally. It fuels your muscles. But when levels stay too high for too long, especially after carb-heavy meals, insulin becomes a quiet saboteur. It tells your body to store fat instead of build muscle. This shift happens subtly. Many people don't notice it at first. You may just feel a little more tired mid-morning, or see your waistline grow even as your legs get thinner. After 60, This becomes increasingly common because the muscles themselves stop responding properly, a condition known as insulin resistance. Research from the American Diabetes Association shows that older adults with higher morning insulin levels tend to lose muscle faster and gain abdominal fat more easily. That combination can drain strength and confidence and make every step feel heavier. Let me tell you about Mr. Robert, a 68-year-old from Texas who came to see Dr. Nana feeling sluggish and frustrated. He began each morning with orange juice and buttered toast, believing it was a light and healthy start. By 10 a.m. his energy would crash. Over the years, his waistline expanded, but his thighs and calves grew noticeably thinner. At his annual checkup, his doctor explained what was happening. Each glass of juice and slice of white bread sent his blood sugar soaring, forcing his insulin to spike. The result? His body stayed in storage mode all day long. Instead of adding another medication, Dr. Nana guided Mr. Robert to start with a smarter breakfast. He swapped his juice and toast for scrambled eggs with spinach, a small bowl of Greek yogurt, and a handful of berries. He also began taking a 10-minute walk after breakfast, just around his neighborhood. Within 3 months, something remarkable happened. His energy steadied throughout the day. His pants fit better. His legs, once shaky, began to feel firm again. He laughed when he told me, "I didn't think changing breakfast could change me." That's the power of balance. A breakfast heavy in refined carbs, white bread, pastries, sugary cereals makes your blood sugar spike and insulin surge. Your body switches into storage mode, and muscles miss their window to repair and grow. But when you pair protein with fiber and healthy fats, everything changes. Blood sugar rises gently, insulin stays steady, and your muscles receive a clear message: build, don't store. Simple meals like eggs with vegetables, Greek yogurt topped with nuts and berries, or oatmeal mixed with whey protein and flaxseed create this harmony. They keep your energy consistent, your focus sharp, and your metabolism efficient. Here's another secret: timing matters just as much as what you eat. After physical activity, even a short walk, your muscles act like open doors, eager to absorb glucose and nutrients for recovery. If you eat most of your starches or fruits after you've moved, your muscles soak up that energy instead of storing it as fat. It's like opening a door right when the guests arrive, perfect timing. Try this tomorrow morning. Begin your day with a protein-focused breakfast, maybe eggs and spinach, or Greek yogurt with chia seeds. Add a few berries or leafy greens for color and fiber. Then, after eating, take a gentle 10-minute walk. You'll likely notice something small but powerful: steadier energy, a lighter mood, and no mid-morning crash. When insulin is under control, every system in your body starts working together instead of fighting against itself. Your brain feels clearer, your heart pumps more efficiently, and your muscles finally receive the steady fuel they need to stay strong. But here's something even more important. Health after 60 isn't about one rule, one food, or one vitamin. It's about weaving these small, consistent habits into a daily rhythm that fits your life and keeps you independent, active, and confident for years to come. Let's recap what we've learned together on this journey. Protein is your foundation. It provides the building blocks your muscles need to grow. Leucine is the switch. It flips on the signal that says start rebuilding. Movement is the worker. It stacks those building blocks into real strength. Mitochondria are the engines. They convert your food into lasting energy. Anti-inflammatory foods calm the inner fire so your body can heal and repair. Insulin balance keeps everything running smoothly, allowing muscle to build instead of waste away. Each element connects to the next like gears in a powerful machine, creating a body that doesn't just survive aging, but thrives through it. Picture your mornings a month from now. You wake up with energy. You eat a colorful, protein-rich breakfast. You take a short walk, breathing in the morning air. The stairs that used to make you hesitate now feel easy. Your legs feel grounded, steady, and capable, like they belong to someone younger. That's not luck. That's not genetics. That's habit. Built step by step, meal by meal, choice by choice. And it starts with you. Right here, right now. If there's one takeaway from this entire series, it's this: you have more control over your strength, energy, and vitality than you might think. The body never stops listening. It just needs the right signals. Feed it with protein and color, move it with purpose, rest it with respect, and it will answer with power and clarity at any age. Even in your 70s or 80 seconds, new muscle can grow, balance can improve, and energy can return, not through perfection, but through consistency. Remember, This is not about doing everything overnight. It's about doing something every day. Because small actions done often change everything. Before we wrap up, Dr. Nana would love to hear from you. Have you tried shifting your breakfast toward more protein and fewer refined carbs? Have you noticed changes in your strength, balance, or mood? Share your experience in the comments below. We read every message personally and respond as a team. Your story might inspire someone else to take their first small step tomorrow morning. And if you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please don't leave without doing the quick things. 1. Hit the like button. It lets us know you value this kind of science-backed, senior-focused content. 2. Subscribe to our channel, Senior Health Boost, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. Every week, we share practical, research-based insights designed to help you live stronger, clearer, and more confidently, no matter your age. Together, we're building a community that believes growing older doesn't mean slowing down, it means growing wiser, steadier, and stronger. So, take charge of your mornings, rebuild your strength, and remember, it's never too late to feel alive again. I'm Dr. Nana, and this is Senior Health Boost, where every year after 60 is a year of strength, clarity, and purpose. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.